My beloved child, I see you. Right now, in this very moment, in everything you are going through, I am here. I am not a distant God watching from afar. No, I am closer to you than ever. I see the worries in your heart, the burdens you dare not share, the tears you have hidden in the darkness of the night. But my child, you are not alone. I have called you by name, and you belong to me. I am the good shepherd walking ahead of you, preparing the way for you. When you feel lost amidst the chaos of life, when your heart trembles, unsure of the path ahead, remember I am guiding you. Do not fear, do not doubt, for I have taken your hand and will never let go. Do you know this? Before the world was formed, I already knew you. Before you took your first breath, I loved you with an unshakable love. Every day you live, every step you take, I am watching over you. Every moment of your life is seen by me. Even when you feel small, weak, and unable to face the trials before you, I see within you a great strength, one you have yet to recognize. For I did not create you to remain in darkness, but to walk in the light. Do not be afraid, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Trust in my love. Let me lead you. You may not see the full path ahead, but you only need to do one thing: trust. Like a child holding their father's hand while walking through the night, you only need to place your hand in mine, and I will lead you through every challenge, every storm in life. Do you know, my child? When you feel like you are drowning in the waves of life, that is not when you are abandoned. It is when I am working in you the most. Just like a father teaching his child to walk, I do not hold you so tightly that you never learn to stand, but I also never let you fall without my hand there to lift you up. The trials you are facing are not signs of my absence, but reminders that I am with you, making you stronger, shaping you to be steadfast and unshaken. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. If you are tired, let your heart find peace in me. You do not have to carry everything on your own. I never intended for you to rely only on your own strength. I want you to lean on me. Let me be your refuge, your fortress, your unshakable shelter. My beloved child, there may be times when darkness seems to surround you, but I want you to remember this. Even in the deepest night, my light never fades. Even when you cannot see me, I see you. Even when you think I am silent, I am speaking to you in the gentle whisper of my love. Even when you feel lost, I am walking right beside you. Trust in my guidance. Walk boldly forward, for you do not walk alone. Let me be the light that leads your way. It's the rock on which you stand when everything else feels uncertain. For I was, I am, and I will always be here with you forever. 2. Do not fear. I am here with you. My beloved child, I see you. I see the tears you try to hide, the worries you dare not speak. I know there are nights when you toss and turn, your heart burdened with things words cannot express. There are times when everything around you feels dark, and you pray but see no answer. You search but cannot feel my presence. But my child, listen carefully. I am here. I have never left you, not even for a moment. I know there are times when you wonder, Lord, are you truly with me? You may not see me clearly, but I am right here with you, in every breath, in every heartbeat. When you feel weak, I am the one lifting you up. When you fall, I am the one holding you. When you walk through the darkness, it is my light guiding you, even if you do not yet realize it. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are never alone in your trials. The darkness you walk through is not the end, but only a part of the journey I am guiding you on, leading you to something far better. Though you may not understand everything, trust that I'm working in your life. Just as the sun is always present even when hidden by clouds, my love for you always surrounds you, even when you feel like there's nothing left to hold on to. Do you remember the story I once told you? A father who loves his child will not shield them from every trial, but will always be there to lift them up after every fall. I am the same. There are times when I allow you to go through the darkness, not so you will fall, but so that you will realize how much stronger you are than you think, so that you will learn to hold tightly to me, trusting in me even when you cannot see the way ahead. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. My beloved, there is no suffering I do not see, no tear of yours that I do not understand. Every time you feel abandoned, remember that I'm holding you in my arms. Every time you feel small in this vast world, remember that you are precious in my eyes. My child, my light never fades, even in the darkest of nights. Even when you cannot see the way out, I am still making a way for you. I am the light that can never be extinguished, the love that will never fade. Trust in me, lean on me, and let me walk beside you. Child, do not be afraid, for I am here right beside you. Ta 3. I send angels to lift you up. My beloved child, when you ask for a miracle, you may expect an immediate transformation, a door opening, a path cleared right before you. But my child, my love is not always shown through clear, dramatic miracles. Sometimes, instead of performing a miracle to remove your burdens, I send my angels to lift you up through each day, step by step. Remember, even my beloved son, when he entered the Garden of Gethsemane with sorrow to the deepest degree, was not freed from suffering. But I sent an angel to strengthen him. And so it is with you. When you feel exhausted, lost, or alone, listen carefully. I have sent my angels to be with you. The angels I send do not always have white wings or a glowing halo. Sometimes they are a friend who places a hand on your shoulder when you feel isolated. They are words of encouragement at the right moment, a hand extended to lift you up when you stumble. They are a small spark in your heart, reminding you that I am still here, still loving you, still holding you close. When you fall, someone lifts you up. When you are weary, someone guides you along. Do you see it? I am still working in your life, not through sudden transformations, but through the gentle support I have already arranged for you. Do not only seek grand miracles, my child. Do not think that I am not listening simply because you do not see immediate changes. Open your heart to recognize my signs. I am whispering to you through the people I have placed along your path. I am encouraging you through the comforting words you receive. I am guiding you through the darkness, not with a wind that sweeps away all difficulties, but with the gentle light of the souls I have placed beside you. I will command my angels to guard you in all your ways. You never walk alone. When you feel weak, when you think no one understands you, remember that my angels are still there, lifting you up quietly. So, my beloved, be steadfast. Trust that I will never leave you. What you are going through is not a sign of separation, but proof that I am guarding you with my love. You are never alone, for I have placed my angels along your path. Open your eyes, open your heart, and you will see I am holding you with my very arms. Pra 4. Let me lead you through the silent nights. My beloved child, there are nights that are truly special, not because of the bright moon or the twinkling stars, but because they are moments when you face yourself, your worries, and the burdens of your heart. When the night falls, when the hustle and bustle of the day is gone, you find your heart slowing down, perhaps with an unnamed sadness, or with memories flooding back, or with questions that remain unanswered. But my child, do you know? It is in these nights that I am closer to you than ever before. When you are lonely, I am right beside you. When you are troubled, I am listening. When you weep, I am wiping away your tears with my love. Do not be afraid, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine. You are not alone in that darkness, for I am holding your hand. The quiet nights are not meant for you to collapse in exhaustion, but for you to look back at yourself, to see if your heart is at peace, to see if the path you are walking is leading toward the light. Perhaps you have hurried through the whole day, chasing after many things, forgetting that your heart needs rest in me. Perhaps you are hurting, tired, but too proud to admit it. But in the stillness of the night, I give you a moment to return to yourself and to me. Do not be afraid of those silent moments, my beloved. I want you to use them to listen to the voice within you, to recognize what you need, to find the true peace that comes from me. Never forget that I am not just the Lord of the bright days, but I am also the Lord of the long nights. I am with you not only when you are happy, but also when your heart is heavy. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Are you tired? Rest your head on my shoulder. Let me lift you up. Let me warm your soul. Do you know, my child, that when the night passes, the dawn will break? But before you step into the new day, let tonight be special, a night for you to return to your heart, to me, and to realize that you are never alone, and to step forward with a lighter soul. Let me enter your silent nights. Let me hold you, comfort you, and remind you that you will always belong to me. Say 5. Take my hand. Do not be afraid. My beloved child, I see that your heart carries fear. There are things you cannot face, steps that falter because of hesitation, days when you feel small before the vastness of the world. But my child, why are you afraid? Have you forgotten that I am here, right beside you? Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Fear does not come from me. It is an illusion that makes you believe you are alone, that you are not strong enough, that the future is shrouded in uncertainty. But do you know what the truth is? The truth is you have me, and I am the light that shines into every darkness. Look back, my child. Have you ever feared something for so long, only to find that when you faced it, it was not as terrifying as you imagined? Fear grows only when you feed it with doubt and worry. But if you give it to me, if you walk forward in trust, you will see those invisible chains shatter. Walk in the light, my child. Remember, every day I wait for you to move forward, not with a heart full of anxiety, but with one full of hope. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. You may not see the whole path ahead, but you don't need to see it all. You only need to trust that I am guiding you. As you take each step in faith, my light will pave the way for you, and darkness will have no power over you anymore. Let go of fear, my beloved. Let it fall from your shoulders so you can walk with ease. Place your hand in mine, look into my light, and walk forward in faith. For I am the one who goes before you. I am the one who protects you, and I will never leave you alone. Verse 6. You are loved because you are truly you. My beloved child, have you ever wondered where your value lies? Is it in the successes you achieve, in the praise of others, in your status, wealth, or outer beauty? Do you know all these things are fleeting? They come and go like a breeze passing through. But you are my precious gem, not because of what the world assigns to you, but because you are my child. I have called you by your name. You are mine. You don't need to chase the standards of the world to prove your worth. The world may tell you that you are not enough, that you need to be richer, more talented, more beautiful, more successful. But I do not see you that way. I do not love you for what you have, but for who you are. When I created you, I placed within you an eternal worth that nothing can change. Remember, even when you stumble, even when you feel weak, even when you think you are unworthy, I still love you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not mistakes, not failures, not the opinions of others, not the fears or wounds within your heart. Lift your head high, my child. Do not let your heart be bound by things that are fleeting. Do not let anyone make you think you are not important or valuable enough. For you are my masterpiece. Live as the complete person I have made you to be. Love yourself the way I love you. And when you understand this, you will no longer seek your worth in the world. You will no longer fear comparisons or judgments. You will live freely in my love, a love that never changes, is unconditional, and will never fade. 7. Be courageous. I am here with you. My beloved child, have you ever stood at a crossroads, your heart full of hesitation? Have you ever heard my call, but your feet trembled, unable to take the next step? You fear that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, not talented enough. But my child, I am the one who has chosen you. I will walk with you, guide you, and give you everything you need. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am with you wherever you go. I do not promise that the path with me will be easy, but I promise that you will never walk alone. When you face storms, remember that I am the one who calms the seas. When you feel weak, remember that my power is more than enough to uphold you. When you don't know which way to go, remember that I am the light that will guide your path. Do not wait until you feel completely ready, for you will never see yourself as fully prepared. But I do not choose perfect people. I choose those who are willing to trust. I do not ask that you understand all of my plans. I only ask that you trust enough to place your small hand in mine and walk with me. Come to me. Do not be afraid. Just believe, and you will see my glory. Every step you take in faith, you will see my love shining. Every time you dare to let go of your own safety to follow my call, you will discover that it is in trusting me that you find true joy in life. For I never call anyone without providing the grace they need to fulfill that calling. Be steadfast, my child. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Keep walking, for ahead lies a path full of blessings that I have prepared for you.